Hello everybody, this is Yousef and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to have another Persian dish. It called Morgh-laye Polo, which means chicken in the rice. So you heard that, chicken and rice in so many ways in Persian dish. This is also interesting because everything's going to be together. You're not going to make rice separate or chicken separate. So this is an interesting dish. And let's go over the ingredients and start making it. All right, what we have here is a 2.5 cups of rice, which I bought like 2 hours. It was soaked in a water, salted water. So I just drain it, wash it, and I just put it aside. So I have here 3/4 of chicken, which I choose leg and thigh. You can use the breast or a wing or whatever is your favorite. For making this, I have 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon of the red pepper, 1 teaspoon cumin, which is a black cumin is in a whole, and about 1.5 teaspoon salt. Salt we can, test it if needed more, then we can add it. I have a stick of cinnamon, 2 bay leaves, and I have 6 or 7 cardamom. I do need 1 large onion, 2 cloves of garlic, some liquid saffron, and a little bit of the oil. Okay, so let's go and start making it without wasting any time. For first thing first, now what I have here, I'm gonna use this pot for the whole food maybe. And so the first thing that we do, grinding with a big size of the grinder. You can chop it any way that you want. You want to put it in a processor, chop with some other tool. It's fine. So I prefer like this, or even you want to, chop it very small with a knife. It's totally is okay. All right, we need to do the same thing with the garlic. I just do it with a small size of this one. Just make it separate because I'm not going to put it at the same time with the onion. So I just put it when the onion is getting a little bit color, then I put the garlic into that. By the way, the chicken that you see here, I put it in a water with the salt also for about a couple hours, and I just took it out and washed it again because that takes a little bit of the smell. If some people they don't like the chicken smell, it helps a lot. Although we're using lots of spices for just our food, but at the same time it just helps to get rid of some of the smell. Now here we go, and we go right away to the stove and start making our food. Okay, let me wash my hand. I'll be back. All right, as you see, I didn't put any oil on this one yet because I want to just get rid of the juices first, or whatever, just the moist. Then we add the little bit of the oil, actually a little bit more than usual because we're gonna use this also everything with the rice, so need the more oil for the rice also because it's gonna absorb all of it. Some people they add the ginger powder into their spices also, which I don't need it for this dish, so but it's up to you if you want to add it, or any kind of spices that you really like, you can add to this. It's not something, just written, it has to be the same way that I'm telling you. You can add or take the spices that you don't like it. So, but overall, this is the way that you should cook the chicken in the rice. So that's the basic. Now you see that it's going to get the dry. So it's getting the drier. Just maybe another 30 seconds. I'm going to add the oil into this and let it saute for a little bit. Then we are going to add the chicken to it. You know, this is a good time. As you see, there is not that much of the juice in here. It's going away, and it's the time for oil. This is a cooking oil. It's up to you what kind of cooking oil you like. You know, grape seeds, you know, just any kind of vegetable oil. It totally is up to you. Or you can use butter even. It's going to be much better taste if you like. Or combination of butter and cooking oil. That makes even better. All right, now is the time to add the garlic. Just as soon as you smell the garlic, that's the time to add the spices. The first one is going to be a turmeric, because it's going to change the whole thing in a colorful way, and also just give a nice taste to every food. Now is the time for the rest of the spices. And we keep the salt and cinnamon stick when we add the water. All right, let's just make the water also warm and boiling. Okay, also is a time for sauteing our chicken a little bit. All right, meanwhile, let the water boils, because we need, as I said, you know, about 5 to 6 cups of water, and it should be boiled water. When the chicken's are ready, then we add those rest of the spices and the water. All right, for the color and the taste, I usually put a little bit of the saffron into this dish, which is not something that you have to do if you don't have it, or it's a little bit expensive these days. It's not 100% necessary, but if you have it, so therefore it's going to be much better. For now, I'm going to use just a little bit for a color. But when the rice is ready, then we use most of the saffron to that. It's good enough for now. All right. Okay, it's you don't have to burn it, just a little bit, you know, just to saute a little bit, that's enough. And add, as I said, 5 to 6 cups of water. Now, this is good. It's gonna cover this, and now it's a time to add the cinnamon stick and the 2 bay leaves, 2.5, and those 7 or 8 that this cardamom, you should, you know, cut, just open it up. You don't have to take the seeds out, but as far as, you know, it just opens, that's gonna be good enough. So add this, and they already put the hot water in it. It's, as you see, is boiling. Now what we do, you just put the lid on and forget it for about like a 50 to 1 hour, 50 minutes to 1 hour. Then we come and take a look at it. And also Oh, by the way, the time also I put the salt in it. Then we come and check everything, and especially salt if it's needed. You know, we're gonna add the salt to it or anything else. So this is good. Reduce the heat to the just slowly cooking, and then come back in about 50 minutes to 1 hour. See you then. Okay guys, it seems it's been about like 50 minutes and the meat is done. It's because the rest of them is going to be cooked in a rice anyway, but I taste the liquid. It's perfect for the salt, so you don't need to add anything. Now what I have to do is just bring this pot and add the rice right in here. Okay, and we are going to put everything into this pot, and this is the time that I like to add some butter to this. You don't have to, but I like that. It gives it a very nice taste. And now put everything in here. So let's see if the juice or water is enough. You can take these two out only. The rest is okay, it's be there. And to me, it needs a little bit more water, which I can add it to right now. And let us start boiling. After the water or the juice is reduced to when the rice is coming up, then is the time that to put the lid with the kitchen towel and let it be there for another 45 minutes. And that's all we have to do. That's what we need right now. And going to add the rest of it. I take these two out, and here we go. That's wonderful. I think it's going to do the job. Let's wait for another maybe. Oh, that's not the right one. This is the right lid. It's about like 15 minutes. Then I check on that one to see if the liquid reduced and it is absorbed by rice. Then we make a decision what we have to do. See you in a 15. By the way, this is the time to add the saffron if you want to, because it just changed the color and aroma. It's a time really. And one more time when you want to put the lid on it with the table cloth or kitchen cloth. So there's a two time that makes a beautiful rice, saffron color, and everything's going to be very smell very nice and make it very delicious. All right, you know, as you see, the rice is showed up. It came up, and the juice or water has been reduced. This is the time actually I would leave it like this, reduce the heat, and you can put a kitchen towel or nothing, just let it be there for another 45 minutes, and I guarantee that it's going to come up perfect. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to reduce the heat to the very low and let it cook. By the time that it passes, is going to be perfectly done. See you in 45 minutes. All right, guys, it seems it's a time. It looks beautiful and it looks ready. So I'm gonna serve it. See you at the table. All right, guys, this is our final Morgh-laye Polo, chicken in the rice, and we usually serve this. It looks beautiful and it's amazing. The taste is great, looks is great. It couldn't be better than this. We usually serve this with a different condiment, just like a yogurt. This is a shur. This is a pickled vegetable. This is a sabzi khordan, which is a herb. You already know what it is. And I'm really appreciate for you spend your time and watching this video. Like always, I appreciate your support, and please, if you can, share with your friend and family, and also give me some feedback. Thank you so much. Until next video, bye.